Fixed signs. Welcome to Free Spirit Tarot. This is going to be August 28th through the 30th. Venus, Saturn, the Sun. Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to kick it off with emanations, aka heaven or hell, for each fixed sign. Clarifying your spread with Mystic Mondays. And any partner of interest that fall out will be clarified with the Fountain Tarot deck. Let's jump into it for Taurus. August 28th through the 30th. Venus, Saturn, the Sun. Sun, Moon, Rising. Taurus, you have heaven. Suchloth, angel of Verdancy in reverse. You've already connected to your roots. You've already planted the seeds that you needed to plant, okay? Just know that you've already connected to your roots, Taurus, and you already planted the seeds that you needed to plant. All the seeds are planted. You need to take action, I believe, at this time. Leo, August 28th through the 30th. Venus, Saturn, the Sun. Sun, Moon, Rising. Leo, you have hell, Chakma in reverse. You've already been gaining the wisdom you need. You've already been gaining that experience of not knowing, of jumping out there and doing what you need to do just to gain the experience. You've been putting yourself into new situations, a lot of new situations. It's about gaining knowledge at this time, all right? Well, it's about finding, it's about being the light at this time. You've already gained enough knowledge and wisdom you need. Now it's time for you to be that knowledge. It's time for you to be that wisdom for other people to grow and expand, all right? For you to move farther, you need to be that knowledge. Scorpio, August 28th through the 30th. Venus, Saturn, the Sun. Sun, Moon, Rising. Scorpio, you have heaven. Esphrio, angel of song in reverse. You've been hearing the same song. Scorpio, you've been listening to the same song over and over and over. You've also been getting the same message. So if you've been hearing other songs from other places or other tones or things, you've been feeling the same message. You've been feeling the same message and you've been receiving the same message. Or you've been listening to the same song over and over that has the same message that you need to hear or that you need to grasp. All right? So just know that you need to grasp a certain message in the music that you're listening to. Or you will keep receiving the same message until you get it. Aquarius, August 28th through the 30th. Venus, Saturn, the Sun. Sun, Moon, Rising. Aquarius, you have heaven. Chantelly, angel of silence. Aquarius is about being silent right now. All right? About keeping your business on the low, keeping things in the quiet, allowing your actions to speak for itself and not your words. Underlining energy is Malkuth. For all fixed signs, you have already built something on this earth that does not need protection at this moment because you have already guarded it. It is manifested. It is here. It is already manifested within your life. Let's go ahead and jump into it. For the fixed signs, I almost said cardinal. You might be dealing with the cardinal. Fixed signs, August 28th through the 30th. Venus, Saturn, the Sun. The Sun, Moon, and Rising. Fixed signs, August 28th through the 30th. Venus, Saturn, the Sun. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Fixed signs. Fixed signs. August 28th through the 30th. Venus, Saturn, the Sun. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's shuffle. Fixed signs. August 28th through the 30th. Venus, Saturn, the Sun. Sun, Moon, Rising. All right. Fixed signs, you are currently fixated on mystery. You're fixated on the mystery to ground yourself. Grounding yourself, you're being very fixated on things that are mysterious. You're fixated on the intuition. Although the intuition might be throwing you off, it might be putting you in the wrong direction or something, or you feel as though your intuition is not there. You're fixated on your intuition that's not there at the moment, trying to ground yourself by really connecting to it. You're desiring to do things your own way. You're desiring to break up a family situation, or to really branch off and do things your own way. Create a family or home situation that's not ideal to the normal way of doing things, or different from the people that you surround yourself on a daily basis. You're desiring to surround yourself with different or odd people, or really branch out and travel or do something like that, or just be open to new family and friends. Yeah. You have the Ace of Coins. You're really manifesting new ideas within your life that are stable and ready to be solid within your life. Ready to be taken action on. Ready to have action taken upon it. As you are grounding yourself in a very mysterious way, right? So it's a very odd and mysterious way you're grounding yourself based upon the intuition that's coming in, that's kind of throwing you off. You're manifesting new ideas to be stable within your life. You have the Hermit in reverse. You're expanding in a non-spiritual way, in a more physical way. I feel as though you're expanding in more experiences. You can be very careless. Throughout the day, it's getting more and more careless and careless and careless as the days go on. As the week goes on, you're getting more careless and careless. You're not really growing spiritually. You're more so trying to grow in the physical world at this time. On Venus Day, Friday, all right, for the weekend, you have the Two of Coins in reverse. So you have a lot of decisions to make, a lot of choices, too many choices to make, as you're being very mysterious, very much mysteriously grounding yourself. You know what I'm saying? So it's a weird and mysterious way that you're grounding yourself, something new, something different, something that is, it's very odd to you, right? But you're being very mysterious, and that is grounding yourself. So you're being very mysterious to ground yourself, but you have many choices to make on how to be stable within your life here. On Friday, you need to relate to people in a way where you're just overthinking. So let people know you're overthinking. Let people know that you have a choice to make, but there's so many choices to make. And compromise by dealing with those choices. Saturday, you have the Emperor in reverse. You want to restrict yourself from not being powerful in your life, from not controlling your life, from not structuring your life. You want to resist yourself. You want to restrict yourself from a person who is not powerful within their own life. Someone who isn't able to take control of themselves. And also you want to restrict yourself from not taking control of your life. Not having the leadership you need to structure things. Not having that mindset to put things into place. And to have total control over whatever it is that you need to have control over. Sunday here, you're going to be feeling very nurtured when you're able to fail without any problems. So you're going to feel very nurtured when you're able to jump into new situations from a new spiritual standpoint based upon everything that you have learned and built. Okay? And you're going to feel nurtured by doing so, because you're going to start failing in places. You're going to start failing in places that you haven't failed before. And you're going to gain so much experience from failing that it's going to turn into a positive outcome, all right? So you're going to be feeling very nurtured on Sunday when you just start jumping out there and doing new things based upon your new spiritual path, because on Thursday, you weren't really growing so much. You were more so in the physical world, doing and taking a lot of careless actions, but not internally spiritualizing it. You weren't doing it from a spiritual standpoint. It was more so just you being careless for the sake of not trying to grow spiritually. But on Sunday, it's about your spiritual growth, and you're trying to fail. You're not trying to fail, but you have the energy to fail because you won't stay in that failure energy. You're more so feel nurtured from failing and be able to grow on Sunday, right? I feel as though you'll gain that permanently. Underlining is the Ten of Swords in reverse. Temporarily trying to get over a situation. You might be trying to temporarily let something go, all right? You might not be feeling as though you can let something go. You might have tried to end something and it's just still there. I feel like it's a stain on the wall, or it's something, a stain within your mind. You know, you got something that's stuck in your mind that you let go, that is still there. All right. Something that is still there. Let's clarify some partner of interest here. Clarify the Emperor in reverse. Clarify the Emperor in reverse. Clarify the Emperor in reverse. Clarify the Emperor. Emperor in reverse. So restricting yourself from a person who is not a leader, because this person is, they're just on a path of, they're just starting new things, a new emotional connections with people in a very trickster-like manner. This person is just playing around, and they're not doing anything that's long-lasting when it comes to being emotional. They don't want a strong emotional connection, and they're not being a leader. You want to restrict yourself from this person because they're basically being a bamboozle. You want to restrict yourself from not being a leader on Saturday because it will just put you in this energy of being a trickster, put you in this energy of just playing around too much, okay? But for the most part, this person here, you want to restrict yourself from them because they're not being a leader and they're just playing around and playing with emotions. They're playing with emotions. They're just tricking things. Let's clarify the Hermit in reverse. Hermit in reverse. You could also be expanding. You could also expanded a connection with someone here who is very vulnerable when it comes to their mindset, because they're kind of thinking differently about situations now. They're on a new wave of thinking differently based upon all that they have been through. Okay? This person isn't really able to spiritually grow. And I feel as though it's due to their not manifesting, but the way they're thinking differently about the situation. So whoever it is, on Thursday that you were dealing with, this person is thinking totally different in a way where they're vulnerable. And this is making them very careless within them and within their life. Clarify the High Priestess in reverse. You trying to ground yourself in a very mysterious way, right? To temporarily, it's almost like you're grounding yourself by not listening to your intuition in a very mysterious way, all right, in a very odd way. To temporarily get over a situation. You also had the Ten of Cups here for underlining energy, trying to temporarily get over a mindset or a logical way of thinking. And I feel like that's how you're trying to ground yourself, by not listening to your intuition at this time. Ten of Swords in reverse, to temporarily get over a situation personally. Clarify the Page of Wands. Clarify the Page of Wands. Page of Wands. You have the Eight of Swords. Very, very nurtured when you are able to fail in a lot of different situations. Moving very fast, falling, getting back up, and you're being nurtured to do so. Putting all your energy into this. There could be a person that nurtures you, all right? On Sunday, there's going to be someone who communicates with you and doesn't mind failing when it comes to communicating with you, doesn't mind expressing how they feel completely, even though they fail. All right, you're going to feel nurtured when this person comes into your life on a new way of passionately expressing themselves to you, and they're going to do that in a full way, a very expressive way, right? And it's going to be in a way where they're very vulnerable and open, and they have the freedom to fail. It's going to be like, oh, they're very vulnerable. I could put them down, or they could fail right now. You know what I mean? And you're going to feel very nurtured when this happens on Sunday. Fixed signs. This is your August 28th through the 30th. Venus, Saturn, the Sun. Sun, Moon, and Rising. If this resonated, like the video. Subscribe, share, hit the bell to be notified for more videos. And until next time, I'll see you later.